But we'll move over to Aurelia. You enter into the shrine after a breath of nature just kind of blasts into your face. The room inside this gazebo pavilion looking building is filled with exotic plants, small little birds that flitter from here to there. You've never seen any of these type of fauna of the plants or the small little birds and insects that float around inside. Dominating the center of this room is this tree trunk that rises up to the ceiling. And you can now tell the roof is made out of this tree that kind of extends over the red walls. And the leaves poking out from the roof outside and inside as well. In this tree trunk, you notice a very familiar socket-looking hole.
Oh. Well, so close, yet so far. Well, Aurelia opens her bag, puts some, like she kind of changes into her vestments for the what clerics normally have, but her vestments are like a shrine maiden uniform, which she never wore before after joining Dark Lanterns because she never has time for that. She puts some incense on the side and she kneels on the ground and lights that up and puts her hand as if she was praying, though she isn't. It's mostly just communing with the spirits. It is a common courtesy in her job to do this. And she just stays like that for a couple of minutes.
Roll
as if
wisdom.
Wisdom? You know what? Never mind. I was gonna say use my heroic inspiration, but
We should.
That's up to you.
I mean, I'm probably need it at some point, but I don't care. I use it. Heroic inspiration. Boom. Natural
Alright.
20. Do I get a card for that or no?
No, man, what the?
You lose
I'm
3 coins.
greedy. I'm greedy. I have thousands of gold. What do you think who I am?
Okay. You close your eyes and you open it again. And you are no longer in this shrine. You are surrounded, the shrine, the surrounding is the same, but the shrine itself seems to be transparent, invisible. The strange plants and fauna and these insects and animals seem to be everywhere. The whole forest is exotic in nature. There is actually a large tree with these golden globes that hang down from it in front of you, and as you look around, you see Dragonborn walking around, but these are red in color. You see them going through their daily routines, some of them picking these golden fruits and placing them into baskets. You look around, there are tents everywhere, teepees. Very primitive civilization you're looking into. And you see one of the Dragonborn kind of walk through you as if it was a ghost. Stand in front of this giant great tree and place a shard nearby. The red shard begins to glow and seeps into the tree itself, And then the bark begins to glow red as it looks like vines begin to travel up this tree, and the leaves begin to turn red on the tree. The golden orb begin to now manifest. And you see a couple of these orbs drop to the ground as if they're ripe already. And as they do, they crack open. And you can see inside of these orbs are more precious and extremely rare Sybaris dragon shards inside. And you realize these tribal and primitive dragonborn were actually responsible for the making and farming of these dragon shards.
So it's just I cannot touch the dragon shards? Are they also completely spiritual?
Are you
I mean-
asking me if this vision is some
I'm
aspects of
trying-
it real?
I mean, I want to see what happens if I try to touch it. I know it's probably just a vision,
Yeah.
but I want to see, like...
So that would involve you to like kind of get up and walk to one of these fallen fruits.
I'll at least watch the scenery until the end. Until the to see what happens first. I don't want to interrupt.
All right. These I was gonna say like the dragonborns all just, you guys don't know what's gonna go on, what's about to happen, just start jacking off. Sorry.
Can I join?
All of them in a circle just jerking each other off.
Perfect.
You don't know what the ritual's supposed to be like. No. You watch as a couple of the kids start to play around with one of these fallen dragon shards. One of the children actually opens up their jaws, and you can see the dragon shard disappear inside. A bright glow emanates from their eyes. A golden glow. As if their eyes, the pupils of their eyes are now like golden flashlights, headbeams on the car. And the dragon-born kid starts to laugh as the little kid starts to run around as if he can't see where he's going. You hear one of them just kind of shout as a warning. The dragon-born child with the glowing eyes trips on a rock and falls onto the ground. Not knowing what it's seeing. Whatever it is seeing, it's trying to run away from something. It's looking all around as if it can see, but it's not seeing the world that it's looking at now. One of the mothers comes, this large red dragonborn, picks up the kid by their ankles and starts slapping the back of this kid until one of the shard that is swallowed is projected from its mouth and tumbles onto the floor. The dragon shard tumbles and tumbles until it gets about 1 foot away from where you're currently praying.
Now I try to touch the dragon shard, now that it's very close.
You reach over and you put your hand on the dragon shard, and for a minute your eyes begin to blur and your vision begins to shift, and you almost see like a flash of something to come, but then the entire vision ends, and you are now kneeling before this withered old trunk of a tree. The plants and faunas and the insects and animals that you saw when you first entered look to be have dissolved or decayed a long time ago. You see now the true nature, the true condition of in which this shrine lies.
So the tree is completely dead, right? Or is it just
It's withered.
withering?
I mean, the socket is still there, but it's just kind of, it looks unhealthy. Very unhealthy.
Well, I mean, I know this might be a long shot, but would you count a tree as a creature? I mean, it is alive, but would you count it as one?
I mean, no. Because, like, you would probably be going into druid territory there. Healing a tree as a creature.
It would be a plant, right? You know, that's a creature type.
Oh, snap!
Do
Just
you
saying.
want to play today, Jacob?
No, I don't.
I mean, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Really?
I'm gonna try to cast Cure Wounds on.
I mean, if
don't
it's
know.
not alive, it's not a creature, right? But
But it is alive, though.
It's
But is it?
alive. But
I mean,
Exactly.
if a Warforged is a creature, I don't know if it is or not. Like, if Aurelia doesn't know,
are
she
you
just gonna
are you
try-
asking like locate creature, or are you trying to heal this tree?
I'm
'cause,
gonna
like,
try to cast Cure Wounds on it.
see, that's I wouldn't say you're allowed to do that. Again, that you're going into druid territory when you do this.
Well, okay, so I spend a spell slot for that.
No, I told you it's probably already not gonna work.
Okay.
So
Okay, so I cannot do that, but maybe Bast could. Think they can restore.
Everybody needs best.
I mean, on meta level, I know that Druid can use plant growth to revitalize, or like revitalize the land, and they can do stuff like that. But Aurelia just assumes, since he is a Druid, like he probably would be able to do something.
yes.
And she, with her current abilities, knows that she probably can't do anything. She has no nature-related abilities whatsoever. So do I... I did hear the name Eberron, but if these are Sybaris shards, then... Well, they're just puzzled because she did hear name Eberron and she saw Sybaris shards, so she's kind of puzzled to what that could mean. Well, she's just going to change back to her ordinary clothes, and she's going to kind of do a bow in front of the tree. I will try to ask my friend to aid you. As I am right now, I have no capabilities that would be useful for this. I'm sorry to make you wait any longer.
I got a real Asian feel from this right now. Is that
That
is
was
just me?
supposed.
When he
That was
bows,
the-
should have been like this.
The thing is the art. Like, the art looks very, you know, like...
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, it was supposed
But
to
the
be a
shrine
running
maiden-
theme for her.
yeah.
It was just that I never got a spirit shrine where I would use my vestment or incense or anything like that. You know, this is the first time I'm doing it. But regardless of that, I say that to the tree, since I assume there is some connection, like that there is a creature that is listening. So I say that, and I will go out, and I will later contact Bast and see if he has time to heal the tree or something, if he can. So 2 shrines so far. One is in the mountains and one is in the forest. One is definitely related to Sybaris. One might be, but it is, since its nature, probably somehow related to Eberron. Yeah. Okay, so Aurelia will now slowly get outside of the forest. She assumes she might even need Eberron Dragon Shard or Sybaris Dragon Shard for this, which she still doesn't have. So she will just leave for now until she finds something like that.
Alright. The forest looks a little bit more dangerous as you begin to make your way out. Roll 2 survival checks.
Alright, because I'm feeling really full of spell slots, I might as well waste on the obvious things and make 2 with advantage for the enhanced ability. That's a natural 20.
Man, we're gonna die next session with all these 20s.
And another with advantage. That's a 14, unfortunately. Oh, I fucking keep getting this stupid card.
Reset?
No, I wish.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
You hear a growl kind of emanate.
Does my rat spot anything, or my goats?
No!
You kind of hear this low growl.
It gets a bandage to sneak up on you since you're fucking deaf.
Yeah. And next time, before you start rolling shit with advantage and stuff, let me tell me what you're doing first, okay?
Oh, sorry. I thought I said like
you hear
popping enhance ability.
the sounds of your goat screaming, and then
But my rat.
you
does it
look
smell
over. The rat starts to squeak. By then, a flash of orange and white and black, as you see a large tiger just kind of leap out of the brushes, grabs one of your goats, and then just bounds off.
Tiger in the woods.
You
Shit.
hear.
Can I see the tiger?
It's probably a little bit
Can I-
too. It's too fast. As in the
Ah,
distance,
fuck.
you hear one of the goats just kind of.
I mean, so I cannot see it, right?
No, it was really quick.
Ah, shit. I could actually get it. If I saw it.
And you're down to one goat.
Well,
The goat looks at you fairly scared. It's the remaining goat's legs shaking.
I'm gonna order the goat. Let's run out of the forest. And Aurelia runs out of the forest.
And you have now successfully exit the forest. You're about a day away, about a half a day walking from
Okay.
Passage.
What time is it?
I'd say about 11 a.m. for you.
Okay, I'm just gonna go and try to grind that one out, passage, like without resting. I mean, I could have a short rest on the way, but like I want to reach it in this day.
As you approach the city, you realize that Passage is a city of airships. The sounds of a large city begin to ring out once again. You look to the sky and you see airships everywhere. Roll a history check, as there is no really gates to kind of walk through. The city itself is fairly lax in its security.
Right, I rolled a 17.
As you walk into the city of Passage, you recognize one of the airships docked at the airship towers.
No.
This
I
airship
don't recognize.
is the one you saw Malor, Etrix, and Talit right
Okay,
off towards the
okay.
banks.
There's
Oh,
also
I
another one
thought
who's
it was
north.
Timothy. I
They went
know, but
northwest.
This is the Timothy ship is the only one I remembered as a player, so I was like, oh no, no.
Roll for initiative.
I fucking hated that. Okay. So, I tell the goat, well, find someplace safe and you're free to go. Stay safe. And I say the same to the rat. I don't want to occupy them and bring them with me in the middle of a tavern or something.
You should have sold the goat, man. Missed opportunity.
Aurelia's alignment changed to good after transforming, so she's not alignmently legal to sell the goat.
And someone else could use that goat, man. You're just letting it go to waste at this point.
But it disappears.
They could have used the goat for like 5 hours. I'm not sure how long it lasts.
That's a minor detail.
I proceed further through the city.
As you proceed, most of the citizens here have, some very normal looking fashion. A lot of the times they'll have colors that generally don't resemble colors that generally hide some stains and dirt from the road. A little bit darker colors here. You do also see some very vibrant looking colors as well from a lot of the tourists. A very diverse culture here in Passage, as this is one of the largest transportation hubs in Corvair. You see the symbol for House Orion stamped on many of these buildings, and you realize that this House Orion, which is a crest, and you can see like a unicorn very serenely looking at you. You know this to be the House Orion crest, stamped in many of these locations. One of these giant airship towers that rises up into the sky does not have House Orion stamp on it, but you look around and you see this other very four-story building, almost as large as the palace in Fairhaven that you saw, have this large crest with the unicorn image on it. Where do you go? What do you do here?
Well, I look around. Do I see any places to stay, like any taverns? It's entrance to the town, so I assume like a tavern would probably be closed or something.
That's a good assumption to make. Roll a investigation check.
Okay. It's a 13.
Alright, so there is in a side street near the town gate, the street outside, there's a grand hall, and you see very fancy looking people, fancy looking garments walk into this grand hall. You hear music floating from it, but right next to this grand hall, across the street from it, there's a tavern with a timber framed 2-story tavern, and the roof is really brightly painted with white colors. The hedges around this tavern are really nicely trimmed and taken care of. You see a few ducks just kind of walking around in the front of this tavern. Like there's like a little yard with a fence, and as you approach, the ducks quack at you as greeting. Inside, you can see that they're doing this promotional event. And to your surprise, you see, would you like to, standing up, performing in front of all the patrons. It's packed in here. You see, would you like to describe your character?
Yes.
Oh,
I would like
shit.
to describe my character. You see up on stage a man dressed in a dark violet tuxedo with those weird flaps on the back. Very fine clothes, a nice top hat. Nice, also same kind of dark violet color. All of the accents trimmed with like a golden brass kind of metal thing, buttons and whatnot. White shirt underneath as well, and like a little bit of a brighter purple vest underneath the jacket, the suit. He's holding a cane in his hand. It's an elvish man, tipped ears. He has dark, like semi-long hair, like goes down just below his ears. He has this purple lipstick, and his nails are yes,
Purple lipstick.
yes,
Fucking
black nails,
lovely.
nail polish. What the fuck is it called? Nail polish? No, that's not it. That's not
Yeah,
it.
that is it. Nail polish.
That is it. Yes, nail polish. Polish. And standing there up on stage, kind of waving his cane around. And as he does, you see like a little display of the performance. Let's see, what kind of performance is this?
I'm getting like a Sacha Baron Cohen vibe here.
What? Sacha Baron Cohen? You talking about Borat? You're getting a Borat vibe?
No, not Borat, but like one of his characters.
Yeah,
The dude does many characters.
I don't know what vibe I should be getting from this, but it's certainly not something I would expect.
that's why you should expect it.
Yeah, okay.
Should expect nothing. Right here.
Do you mind if I share the picture?
You are more than welcome to share the picture.
Alright, as you enter this tavern, you take 2d10 psychic damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
I only say that because this is what the actual character looks like.
Oh my
so
god.
Sacha Baron Cohen? Maybe.
Is this from Vanguard, Card Fight, or something?
I don't know. I found the image on Google search.
Ah, alright.
Great picture.
Yeah, so this is your character. And what is he doing right now? What is this character doing of yours, Jacob? As Aurelia walks into a tavern, you hear the female bartender, the female halfling kind of speak up, says, "Get on with the show!"
Of course I will, my
I'm paying
magnificent audience. Are you ready for a daring stunt that not many would attempt? But first, I need my props. Kind of taps his cane against the floor, mumbles a few words, casts my nature in there. You know, gotta get my props on. You know,
you remember what I told you last time, right? When you roll a new character, you start at level 5. No, I'm joking. I did mention that.
you said if the character died, just start
but
at one level
yeah.
below.
Yeah. I'm just joking, man. All right. So what do you do? Sorry.
Anyway, so taps his staff against the floor, and a giant open, person-sized box just kind of flies down. Sound as it hits the ground, a bit of dust comes up. Ooh, there we go. There's the props, but that's not enough, is it? There's another wave of his with his cane, and all of a sudden, around the box, bunch of swords appear, just kind of floating there next to it. Now that's more like it. What say you? Do I dare step inside? No.
Nice.
There's a smattering of applause, but
You're absolutely right. I don't dare step inside. No, I need a volunteer. Let us see. And he kind of scans the audience. Ooh, who stands out to me today? I see one who opens the door. Yes. Bid the nice lady upstage. Come on up here.
Oh, as you say that, there is a.
Come on, don't be shy. You right there. And he waves his staff again. A giant arrow pops up over you.
I'm guessing
Still
he
hoping
means
this is not real. She
or-
like points her finger at herself like.
That is correct. You. Come on. I know you want.
She kind of slowly but shyly goes over there. She does not like the stand.
Come on, a bit of a quicken your step, you know? Come on! What, are you afraid of getting impaled?
Well, yeah.
Magnificent! That's how it should be! Come on!
Okay, what do I need to do?
Step inside the box, please.
I step inside a box.
Excellent! Steps. He jolts his cane down on the floor. Box closes. And you inside
Roll
the
death
box.
saves.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you see the back of the box kind of disappear, leading you away, and the curtain behind the stage kind of parts a little bit for you. And now, everyone, let the sword stab in. One sword flies in there.
Aurelia didn't say she moved.
No, it doesn't matter, it's an illusory sword.
Yeah.
And the 2, and the 3, and oh, what am I doing a countdown for? All of them, come on! Absolutely skewers the box.
You hear, oh!
Ooh. Oh no, and like blood begins to trickle down underneath the box. Are you alright in there? Come on! Say something! Maybe! A little message pops up in the opening of the box. Get out.
I got out.
Okay. Ooh, maybe we should open it up. Like, back of the box closes and he opens up the front. What is this? And an illusory copy of the girl appears in there. Yikes! Oh, that's gotta hurt. An illusory copy of her being absolutely skewered by the swords. Oof, that didn't go well. Oh, that's a disaster. Oh, better close that. And I close.
the guards!
Just push it out there. Push it
You
out there.
just committed murder!
Yes. And he begins like pushing the box off stage. Oh yes. Oh, clean up the blood as well. Ooh, jeez. He just taps his staff against the ground again and like turns into a little mop. Oh yes, just a second here as I clean up the act. You know what? Why waste all this blood? Why not make something of it? I know exactly what to make of it. Should probably get that person back from the dead. Do you think I can get a person back from the dead? Who believes in the afterlife here?
You hear one person kind of yell out, "You're a charlatan!"
I am no charlatan, and I'll prove it to you by
Someone's
bringing her back
host.
from the dead.
Are you a cleric?
Oh, am I a cleric? That is a great question. What is a cleric? Anyone? No one? I know exactly who can explain to us what a cleric is. And, like, behind stage, I don't know, Aurelia, are you still standing behind the curtains?
Left. No.
Well, she was told to get out.
Get out of the box, come on, man.
To the left!
I mean, I did, but like, I need to raise up his volume. Like, I was immediately prepared to decrease it because his character is Kleinish. I'm sorry. So, yeah, I did leave the box. So that's about it.
But you're standing behind the curtains, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Just a text appears in front of you. Get ready to emerge. Alright, everyone. Shall we bring her back with a bit of a miracle of counting again? 1, 2, and 3!
And I emerge.
And just smoke everywhere on stage.
And
Right.
I go.
As that happens, actually, roll a performance check.
He deserves an advantage in that.
He has inspiration. You can use it.
Maybe he gets arrested for attempted murder and
Yeah.
necromancy.
I'll use inspiration if I have it.
Yeah, sure. Well, you have a heroic one, I believe. I don't know if you have a regular one. Do you?
I don't know. I made a new character. I don't know if inspiration carries over.
I would say so. Okay.
Right.
So 19. Yeah. So you hear, and then
It worked! Oh, give a big hand for our brave assistant here. What's your name, lady?
Name is Aurelia.
Excellent! Aurelia, everyone!
She waves to the audience.
No, do you want me to continue a show or?
Mommy, is that man a god?
no,
Yes,
no,
that is how
he's a magician.
that is how Dorn looks in actual flesh.
Yes. And with that, we can just say the crowd begins to throw coins your way. I'll let you roll. Give me a D20. Give me a D.
I'll do like deep bow taking
D100.
off my hat.
Yeah, and as you do,
in front of me.
roll me a D20 and roll me a D100. All right. Oh, god damn it. 96 copper coins. Just kind of ting, 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 all throwing it towards the stage. You see a couple of flashes of silver in there, and it is quite difficult for you to try to catch all these coins, but the crowd continues to cheer and applaud as you begin to round up the coins.
Thank you. I have been Maddox, the Magnificent Magician. I bow and bow, and curtains. Thanks for your help. It was magnificent. You're a darling, really.
No problem. That was very out of the blue.
Well, I like being spontaneous. Anyways, what brings you to the city? Do you want a drink? Some of this money is yours.
Well, might as well take one. I just am on a longer journey, so to speak.
Well, if you want some of the money, help me pick it up.
Certainly. She starts helping with the money.
Both of you notice that there's 3 burly-looking sailors, or well, they look like sailors. Start moving up to the stage, and they're kind of like smiling at you. They're like, great show, and roll perception check, both of you.
8.
Aurelia, you can tell that one of them is distracting Maddox. It's just saying like, "You're amazing. That was so."
I am not amazing. I am magnificent. Thank you very much.
Magnificent. And his 2 buddies are like trying to take some of the coins that are on the stage, and you notice this at the corner of your eye, Aurelia.
I don't think that is your money over there on the ground.
One of the sailors looks up to you and says, "Shut up! Shut your mouth, bitch!" and starts to kind of take some of these copper coins.
No need for foul language.
Come and say that to my face.
No need for that. Come on. Why is it not his coins? They were just lying there on the floor.
He's stealing them from you. Why are you okay with it?
No, he's stealing them from you!
I didn't do the performance you did.
You help with it, though.
Well, I don't give a shit about copper then. That is for losers.
Wow, oof. High and mighty, aren't we? Oh, well, then there's no trouble in them taking it, isn't that right?
Sure, they can take it.
They have already scooped up half of the coins and have now on their way back to the bar.
I'm glad you like the show.
It seems like the crowd kind of just dies out a little bit. What do you guys do?
I'll pick up the rest of the coins.
Alright, so you get 6 silver and 43 copper pieces.
Alright. Let's see, so that's 3 silver each.
Oh no, there is no need to share it. I have more than I need already.
Oh, well, at the very least, let me buy you a drink, then.
Oh, certainly. I do need a drink.
Well, what's your poison?
Well, I guess a simple ale would do.
A simple ale, for the weary traveler, I take?
A very, very weary traveler, gotta tell you.
Ooh, make it 2 ales, then. We'll exit stage and go to the bar.
Alright, the halfling female who is the proprietor who hired you for this show, she's standing there. She says, "Good show, Maddox. You really know how to put on a performance."
Thank you, darling, thank you.
Here you go. She hands you another silver piece. On the house. Keep on bringing my customers in, and you can keep getting this delicious money.
It would be my pleasure, but right now I please for something else. I'd like 2 ales for the lady and red wine for me.
She winks at you. Sure. Anything for you. And she walks over and disappears. A moment later, she brings out the drink and the wine.
And the price? And I wave with my hands. 1 copper, 2 copper, 3 copper, and as I do, 1 more copper appears in my hand. Little minor illusion.
Save it for the
5
show.
copper?
And she walks away.
Well, there you have it.
Thank you very much. She immediately, downs 1 ale in a second. She really needed an ale.
Hearty drinker, I say.
Not really. I don't like drinking much, but I really needed it after such a long, you could say, 2 weeks.
Long 2 weeks, eh? Well, even if you say you're not a drinker, but even the people that need a good drink doesn't have the talent to simply down it in one go. I certainly couldn't.
Fucking Jacob.
I mean, I love this character already. What can I say?
That is a good way to oh, fucking Jacob.
I was thinking of eventually playing a character like this, but he got here first, so I have to respect it. Anyways,
Just do a second one.
what?
That's cool.
Here we could be 2 people like this. That would be good.
Ah, yes! Very fun. Gladly.
I love it. Yeah, but as I said, I really needed it. Anyways, are you, judging by what the lady said, you are very common around these parts?
Not at all. I've been here, some time. But
yes.
not much time, only some time.
Oh, and I take it you, all of those were just illusions, right?
Oh, yes, very perceptive of you. But of course, you walked right through them, so...
Well, I'm glad I wasn't skewered by the swords. That's what I
I
can
would
say.
never! That would have been truly atrocious. Oof, career ending, some might even say. Oof.
So... She just downs now the second ale. Anyways,
Ooh, do you want another?
I think I'm good for now. I'm still preparing for the next travel, so I don't want to get drunk on the train.
Where are you heading?
You know where Dragon's Crown is?
Do I know where Dragon's Crown is? On top of the dragon's head, of course!
That's it, we're killing him.
What if he's right there?
Aurelia just grins. Yeah, he is right. He's definitely. Well, I'm taking a train to a city nearby it and then going by foot over there.
Venturing towards a dragon sounds dangerous and exciting.
Well, it's not that dangerous, but it could be exciting.
Certainly.
It is a long walk, though.
I would imagine. Walking to a dragon's lair? I haven't heard of many of those around.
Well, it's a town that's called Dragon's Crown.
A town! And a dragon. Now it's getting intriguing.
Well, I don't
God damn.
I don't know how it got its name, but there could be something with a dragon up there. I never saw one though.
There's a dead body in a bathtub.
How random! Like there's a dead body in a bed. I never saw a dragon, but there's a dead body in a bed.
A dead body? That's some decoration.
Hopefully, it was just another illusion.
You never know.
So, I assume it is the show, but what brings you here?
What brings me here? What is my business? Do I have a business? Kind of stares. Just out. Kind of spacing out. What is business?
A philosopher too.
I don't know. Maybe fate? Destiny? Or something of the like?
Destiny.
Do you believe in destiny, dear?
I do.
Ooh, exciting. And what do you think destiny has in store for you?
Well, probably not another ale.
Ooh, what is it then?
Well, I hope whatever it is, I hope it involves lots of cookies. I love cookies.
Cookies. I wonder if they serve cookies here. I mean, I could give you this one, and he does a little wave with his hand, and he holds a cookie in his hand. But I don't think you'd like it, and then disappears.
I'm very sad because the cookie disappeared and I'm already drunk.
Oh dear, don't be sad. There's no need to be sad. Put a smile on that face, and takes his 2 fingers and just puts a smile on your face. There you go. Right, beautiful, splendid, spectacular, magnificent smile you got. And then he removes his fingers.
Sexual harassment.
Yeah, in America, this is what they call
The-
sexual harassment.
The real reason he had to leave the last time was like so many people have restraining orders against him, he couldn't go anywhere.
He went to this like rich hit kid like for the bars, like made him smile. Then assaulted the butler.
And what do you think your destiny stores for you?
What does my destiny have in store for me? What doesn't my destiny have in store for me? Yeah, destiny has everything in store for me. I tread on every path, I fly on every wind. I go there, I go here, I go there. And he points to the corner of the room. And then he stands up. And he walks over there.
Are you a bard?
I'm pretty sure he is.
And then he walks back.
Okay.
And I'm back! See, wasn't that fun?
Wary. She feels amused genuinely by this guy. In a way.
It's good. You have a bit of a more natural smile now. I like it.
Well, I gotta say you did improve the mood of the day for me a little bit. Thank you.
Well, it seems like you've taken quite a liking to me. That's excellent. Then I have another question for you. You were magnificent on stage, I must say. Spectacular, fabulous, outstanding, splendid, striking, sublime. Would you like to be my assistant?
Well, I would like to, but again, you know, I have to travel.
Well, then I can go with you. We can go everywhere. The world is our stage.
Traveling with me can be pretty dangerous.
Even better, the excitement, adrenaline, magnanimous.
I mean, I wouldn't mind company.
Excellent.
Does
It's a
get
deal
lonely.
then. Holds out a hand for a handshake.
She holds out her hand as well.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise. So are you going to stay in this tavern? Or I was planning to.
Well, then we shall stay.
Alright. That sounds great.
Or we could go to a different tavern.
Well, if you have any better, I would, but...
I don't.
Alright, in that case, we are staying in this one.
Alright, if you are friends of Maddox, it's safe to say that the room has been comped for free. If you guys are sharing the room together.
I don't mind.
Ah, same.
Okay. With that,